Here's the fourth and final video in the series on getting you and your practice and your patients off that fee-for-service treadmill. This one's on sample patient experience surveys related to CAHPS and sample coding submission incentives. And then we'll go back, just provide a brief recap. Remember CAHPS, C-A-H-P-S. It's part of the fee-for-value programs, and it's helping patients make sure that patients are getting a good experience. Many people would criticize patient experience and say, well, all I have to do is give them what they want and they're going to have a good experience. That's not the way the CAHPS surveys work. They have put great effort into making sure that that's not the way to score well. So you look at things like getting care quickly, getting the needed care, care coordination, rating of your personal doctor. That's important and it's in there, but it's not as important as all these other things combined. Yes, you have rating of healthcare, and then you have HOS questions. You remember HOS is patients' understanding of their medical condition. So what kind of bonuses can you expect to see with things like that? In some programs, the incentive PMPM, or per member per month, or capitation was $2 or $3. And that's just for that one item. Again, you start adding all of these up and it makes a big, big deal. Now that's CAHPS, or patient experience. Let's talk about coding submission incentives, and let me give you some examples of what they are. CDC, hemoglobin A1C control, less than 9. Here are the codes: 3044F, 3046F, 3051F, and 3052F. Quality incentive per code is $10, and the frequency is 1 per quarter per member. And each of these measured denominators has similar types of things. $10 per code or unique admission per DOS, medication reconciliation, post-discharge, $10 for appropriate documentation, plus the $80 or $90 that you got paid for actually doing it. CDC retinal exam, again, another $10 for making sure that you documented it, in addition to the other billing associated with it. Controlling high blood pressure, diastolic, controlling high blood pressure, systolic, $5 each. Twice per quarter. So again, not just the patient that happens to be in front of you now, but all of your patients, the very best chance of getting healthy. So again, let's recap. We want to get you and your practice off of that treadmill so you can go home and see your family at night. You don't have to work on charts at night on the weekends. But we know that's hard. Too many, you may have gotten a few fee-for-value bonus checks, but it's hard to get into true fee-for-value. It involves understanding that alphabet soup, but you got to do it because it's not just the future, it's here. It's 48% now, and it's going to be the rest of it soon. So here's how to do this. Just come talk with us. We're setting up programs where we provide all of that for you. You continue to do what you've done for your patient. We do the HEDIS, the CAHPS, the HOS. We train you on some of the components that you need to do to just change a little bit of what you're doing. You don't have to set up the programs or do anything extra. We do the CCM, RPM, TCM, and we take you and your practice from each day to the next in transition from fee-for-service to fee-for-value. And we discuss this. We've got a long video which goes into the details of going from, how's our blood pressure today, Mrs. Jones, 3 times a year, to actually taking care of your patient population, making sure that you've provided the absolute best chance for all of your patients to be healthy, and the absolute best chance for you to go home at night without having to work on charts, and have the weekends for your family, and actually have the value associated with all the hard work you've provided. How do you do that? It's simple. It's an easy button. You're over here. You hand the fee-for-value work to us. We manage all of that. HRAs, AWVs, documentation, specific work, plus documentation, your scores for your whole population. Obviously, there are billing components of that. We handle those for you. And you make extra money from the work that we do. So we help get you there. From a practice valuation perspective, typical practices are leaving, amount of money they're leaving on the table is measured in parts of millions. This is not insignificant. What happens is patients get healthier. When they do, All those millions that are now being charged by hospitals to run those patients through unnecessary treadmills and stress tests actually get you off your treadmill, get the patient off the treadmill, and get that patient well. Those inappropriate dollars being wasted by the hospital go back to you and your patient. We went through some of the programs showing the exact details on how your practice can make bonuses, went into clinical performance measures. And again, we do those activities for you. It's not that easy to do. But as you can see, doing better work, 3, 4 and 5-star work helps you pay the bills. And you begin to get these PMPM incentives or bonuses based on every new component of improved quality of care that you bring to your practice. So your patients deserve this, you deserve this, and your family deserves this. Give us a call, 859-721-1414. That's 859-721-1414.